This is a stabbing knee, a knee that's very popular in Muay Thai, kickboxing, and so forth. Very, very close range. The difference between a normal knee, a rising knee, is that the rising knee rises. I'm coming from down and I'm driving up. That creates power, but it also creates some opportunity. My energy is moving different ways. Sometimes I can close the distance with this, and I may not have that distance to close. I may be in here and need to be use an even shorter range weapon, and that's what this stabbing knee is. Very similar to the offensive front kick. The way that we teach that initially is to get the knee up and to however high the knee is, that's about approximately the area that I'm going to be stabbing. Boom. So I bring the knee up this high, that's where I'm going to be stabbing, or I can always go down. But what I don't want is I don't want to bring the knee up only slightly and then be trying to kick high. So get the knee up as high as you want to stab, and then you do it from there. It's the same thing. I'm creating this structure here of the knee before I actually stab it. The stabbing does not come from any kind of rising force. It comes from driving the hips out, just like an offensive front kick, an offensive front kick, or defensive stomp, where it's all about the hips driving forward. Certainly, my leg extends on an offensive front kick or some kind of stomp, but here, this is just bone. This is not going to do anything except sit there. However, it's a very powerful weapon. I don't want to actually just kind of strike the target. I want to drive through the target. Not only do I want to drive through the target, I want the target to drive through it. So there is definitely because this is such close range and usually done from a clinch, as I drive this knee out, I'm also going to be pulling the target forward. So that there's this double impact, okay? So, rising knee, coming down, rising up, great. But the other knee, the knee gets up and then stabs forward. When you first start doing this knee, it may not feel very comfortable, it may not feel very powerful, but that's okay. Continue to work it. Continue to bring the knee up, and as I bring the knee up, I may even chamber my hips backwards, and that gives me even more force. This is actually one strike that it's easier to practice by yourself than it is with a partner, because I can't actually drive this into my partner, but I could set up a pad, I could set up a pillow, or I can simply do it on my own. Bring the knee all the way up, then stab. Bring the knee up, drive it forward. Other foot is flat on the ground. Bring it up, chamber, boom, drive it out. Bring the knee up, chamber, drive it out. Remember, bringing the target and driving the target, skewering it through them. Go do it.